Hey, good morning to you and happy Tuesday to you. Jalea, Chuck, and Lindsay back with a little bit of an extra shot of sunrise, and it feels like we've got an extra shot of heat this morning, although it kind of is cooling off a little bit.
Yeah. Compared to yesterday, it's still going to be really humid today, but hey, we'll take us, all morning on the Today Show. Al Roker's been talking about, I mentioned this on Sunrise, but didn't talk a lot about it. It's really going to be hot in the Deep South.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like Memphis will have a heat index of 110 today. You used to live down there.
Oh, yeah.
You know that nightmare of heat and humidity. Dallas, Oklahoma City, same thing. So when you compare us to what others will get,
We're doing all right.
I'm trying to find that silver lining.
Silver lining.
Here's a beautiful shot, Geist Reservoir, and there are already some boats that are headed out there this morning. Why not? It's a pretty day. It is 74, but let me tell you, the humidity is just very high, in the mid-60s. The good thing is that this humidity level will drop by tomorrow. It'll start to slowly go down, and it won't be nearly as muggy by Thursday. Now, if you're headed to Indiana Beach today, what a great day for that. In the low 80s for a high. If you're headed to Holiday World and Santa Claus, leave now, man. Everybody and their brother will be down there with the Splash and Safari opening up at 10 a.m. 88 degrees here. We'll top out at 86. I was mentioning the humidity leaving, and that will happen over the next 24 to 48 hours as we get a punch of drier air in here, and just a little bit cooler Thursday and Friday as well. Could we see a pop-up shower thunderstorm? Yes, both today and tomorrow, although most of you will see just plenty dry hours. 86 today, 85 Wednesday, and 84 Thursday and Friday.
Well, this next story I feel like is going to have a little twist for us because it starts with a Florida woman goes to the bathroom. She finds a lizard staring back at her,
and
leaving
where was
her.
this?
Florida, of course. Yeah. So actually, so it wasn't really not just any lizard. Oh my gosh, that was an iguana in the toilet. So she called the experts to help show the critter to the door.
That thing.
That's wild. That's my. Okay, anyways, the woman says that the reptile took up most of the toilet bowl. You can see that. Iguanas are considered an invasive species to Florida, so they were likely brought to that area as pets. This is dating back to the 1960s, so they've now kind of, I guess, taken over a little bit. But that is, I feel like I wish Julia were here so I could get her take on. I know how she feels about snakes.
Oh, yeah.
I've not asked about the other reptiles, but I don't care if you're afraid or not. You don't want to see an iguana in the toilet.
I mean, that's like a crocodile.
Yes,
at that point.
a miniature one. Just,
Like, how does it get in there, too? Like, where did that come from? Did it come up from the pipes or underneath?
It looks like he's trying to get back down in there, too, the way that he's facing the other way.
That thing
that gives me chills. I don't like this. That's gross.
If you live in Florida, you probably have someone on speed dial that gets rid of these types of things.
Yeah, my son, my middle son, who lives in Orlando, has had his dog. He's got a little bitty rat dog. It's about that big. And that thing.
Hey, Julia has one of those.
Yep, I do. Got two little rat dogs. Yep.
That thing eats geckos.
Oh.
And they're all over the place, and he gets sick.
Well, I was gonna say he's got a little fight in him.
He did, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So he just come in like carrying the tail in his mouth, and that's how he'll know.
Or he's throwing up because he ate 2 or 3 of them. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's just trying to do his part to get rid of them. Yeah.
Moving on.
Okay.
A home for sale in Minneapolis, or I should say just say Minnesota in general, has gone viral for its vintage vibes, with many people calling it the Barbie house. Check this out.
Wow.
The home was shared on Zillow. Gone wild. It's actually a really good follow on Instagram.
Hilarious.
If you don't follow that, it's a good one. The 1940s bungalow listed for $250,000. So it's a steal. And it's located on the Mississippi River. It's got a light green exterior, a pink interior, including the living room and the kitchen. And there's also a circus-themed bathroom. Could be the perfect place to watch the upcoming Barbie movie that's slated to be released next summer.
This probably has carpet in the bathroom.
This
house looks like it's hot. So I was showing Julia, like when I was looking at some of the Prime Day sales, and I was trying to find a vacuum cleaner. I was like, but I'm kind of doing my appliances like in pink or like rose gold. So she was like, that's like Barbie house type. But I feel like that is so when I heard like it was a Barbie type home, I was like, oh, this might interest me since I love the color pink. Looking at some of that decor made me itch. I wonder
how much you're gonna have to mark it down.
Yes, but I'm like, that's why it's a steal, because I feel like even if you're a Barbie house enthusiast, like even Barbie was up on modern stuff. On modern stuff, and I feel like
to fix that place.
Yeah.
Well, Lindsay and I have just enjoyed this story the past few days about a new telescope that really is going to change the way us human beings are going to see the universe. Yesterday, NASA gave us a sneak peek at what it can do, And today the agency is releasing the rest of the high-resolution images the telescope captured. NASA says the James Webb Space Telescope captures the deepest image of the universe humans have ever seen. The telescope just doesn't peek into a galaxy far, far away. It actually looks back in time. Now, how can you say that?
Yeah.
Well, that's because it shows stars so distant they might not even exist by the time their light reaches the telescope.
Oh.
See, the speed of light, and those things are so far away that they may play themselves out.
Wow.
When you see them. So you see them, but they're actually gone.
Wow, because it's taken so long to get those
For that
images
light to
back.
get
Yeah,
the
that's
light.
just how
that is crazy.
massive our universe is. And I think what the big difference between this and the Hubble telescope is high definition. And so you're going to see such a sharp picture on some of these, and they're able to finesse it a little bit too. You know, they'll get something that maybe is a little soft, but through technology they can finesse it and really show you what it looks like. It's very exciting stuff.
And the time frame.
Yes.
So the Hubble, I mean, it takes weeks to transmit images back, and then we have to kind of interpret them. This telescope, hours.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
get a lot
really?
of that data
Digital
back.
technology,
Yeah.
it
Well,
is
that makes sense.
amazing.
That's what I learned yesterday. I did not know, and that a lot of the technology they've been able to build upon is they've been building this, like it's been in the works in some shape or form, like since like the earlier late 90s.
Right.
So like a lot, and that's so it's been like what is it coming up on 30 years in the
Yeah,
making
that's called
now.
job security.
Yeah,
at NASA
that is.
what that's
Yeah,
called.
I need to find a 30-year project and just be
Yeah.
like, so it's not done yet, guys, until I'm ready to retire. But guys, so I don't know if you guys have anything else to.
So there's going to be
yes.
more images released today.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the
today.
so that was the teaser image that was released from NASA yesterday. And through the course of the day, they didn't say what time. So I'm just going to be watching the social feeds for follow NASA. Also a good follow on Instagram and on Twitter. That's where they're going to be releasing some of those images. And then of course there'll be links to their website where you can read all that information about this new telescope. But sometime today,
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
going
be
to be
cool.
fascinating.
Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us here on Extra Shot. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Join us on Sunrise, starting dark and early at 4. Hope you have a nice Tuesday. Stay cool, because you will need that.